Welcome to Tarot and Chill. My name's Nisha, and this is a pick a card reading to find out how you can connect more with your higher power. I've got 4 groups for you to choose from today. Group 1 is the yellow Topaz. Group 2 is the orange Calcite. Group 3 is the Carnelian. And Group 4 is the yellow Aventurine. Please pause the video now if you need to take a moment to make your choice, otherwise I'll see you in your reading. All the timestamps will be in the description box below. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and leave me a comment to let me know how this resonates for you. Subscribe if you're new here and check out the information in the description box for personal readings, Patreon, PayPal for donations, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in your reading. This reading is for you if you chose the yellow Topaz. Let's see what cards you have. From the Sacred Spirit reading cards, you have Ascended Masters, Create Open Communication. From the Secret Language of Animals Oracle, you have Crow, Communication, Transformation, Story, Universal Law. Wow, you have the word communication twice, so I definitely feel like you should just pray more, talk to your higher power more, listen more, be more receptive. From the Angel Guide Oracle, you have Clear, Cancel and Release. From the Healing Light Tarot, you have the Moon and the Lovers. And then from the Black and Gold Edition Tarot, you have the Eight of Swords reversed and the Tower. It feels like you guys are in need of a big shake-up, of letting go of a lot of things, of releasing a lot of things. And I feel like your higher power is trying to communicate with you about this. And like I said in the beginning, it does feel like you just need to pray more and listen more and follow the guidance more. And I'm seeing you are receiving a lot of guidance, but you might be doubting it. You might be doubting the guidance you receive and like overthinking about it. And not following through with the actions you're being told to take. But yeah, I'm seeing you are very tuned in already. And it's just a case of you talking more. But I'm also seeing relationships like talking to other people. There might be, especially if you have like a romantic partner, I'm seeing that you might be talking to this person and you get messages, you get downloads, you feel like the sense of spirit being with you. And I feel like the more you speak your ideas in general, like not just praying, not just through prayer to your higher power, but to people in your life, and not be so up in your head. I feel like even your anger, even your bad feelings, it's good to express that. It's just good for you guys to communicate more, talk more. I also feel like learning more, researching more, reading more. It might help you, especially if you guys are not really like of a particular religion. Maybe you're just spiritual, maybe you see signs in life. I feel like it would be good for you to research more, maybe astrology. I feel like astrology might be really helpful in symbolism, especially if you're like not religious at all. Some of you guys, I feel like you guys are very connected to some sort of higher power, but some of you guys might not consider yourselves religious. But you might just feel very blessed. And I'm seeing you are very blessed. I feel like you might be staying in restrictive situations that you need to leave. And I feel like, again, your guides and your higher power is trying to communicate with you about this. And I feel like you might just be doubting it. I also feel like you might have a lot of negative thoughts that you need to change. You need to shake up your way of thinking. But for some of you, you might need to release some situations and change some things in your life in order for you to be able to do that. But there is a need for like removal of stuff, letting go of things, clearing away, cutting away. and unbinding yourself, looking at things very clearly, seeing reality, being very practical. It's like an earth and spirit connection. You need to have that connection to the earth as well. And maybe make some changes to your situation, your earthly situation. I do feel like your intuition is telling you a lot. You are receiving messages that you need to listen to. In general, just speaking and listening more to people. Because I feel like sometimes your higher power will send you messages through conversation, through things that other people say. You might just overhear something that kind of shines a light. I'm seeing there may be a relationship with a Scorpio person, particularly I'm seeing Scorpio or Sagittarius for some reason, or Gemini, I'm hearing. And it feels like a combination of emotion and intellect is needed. It's like a rationality, but also allowing your feelings to come forth, not blocking your feelings. And also not blocking your intuition. I feel like you need to communicate more with people to like confirm your intuition. But yeah, I'm feeling like you might be doubting a relationship in your life that's really meant for you. It's like very blessed and you might be doubting it. You might be really insecure and anxious about it. And I feel like in general, the guidance you receive, it might not be about a relationship, but I feel like in general, when spirit is pointing you in the direction of something, I do feel like you're sometimes doubting your own intuition. You're doubting the clarity of that. And this reading is just to confirm to you that those messages you receive are clear, they are correct. So you can stop worrying about that. You can stop having the self-doubt and make the changes and feel confident and feel powerful. And I feel like you can stop feeling so at the whim of the universe because you are very tuned in. And I'm seeing you do have choices. You're not powerless. And it's best if you don't see yourself as powerless. For some of you guys, I feel like your higher power does negative things to you, like as a punishment. And I'm seeing that that's not the case. I'm seeing that all throughout your life, you've always had this connection, but you just doubt it sometimes. You doubt your own intuition. Sometimes your intuition might be trying to steer you away from situations and you're not listening, you're not paying attention. And then you're cursing God, like, God, why did you do this to me? And God's saying, did you listen when I was whispering to you to get out of that situation? When I was whispering to you that that particular person was good for you and you shouldn't have left, or that particular person was wrong for you and you should have got rid of them? So it's a case of listening, speaking more to spirit, first of all, speaking and listening more to the people you love and the people who inspire you, I'm seeing. And in general, like learning more about the universe, learning more about symbolism, learning more about how to read the signs, about how to interpret the messages you receive. Also your dreams, I'm seeing your dreams have very powerful information, like information that will help you to navigate life and make good choices. And again, I'm seeing you might doubt it, and again, I'm seeing you might not be always thinking as clearly as you should be. There might be a haze of like insecurity and emotion over your thinking, so it's time to get out of negative thinking, to take action, and I feel like stop overthinking and just do. Act immediately on the guidance you receive rather than sitting with it and wondering if it's right or not. Just go for it immediately when you feel that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that group one. It feels like you are very connected and you just need to listen and pay more attention to it. So please try and tune in as much as you can and pray as much as you can. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment to let me know how that resonated for you. Subscribe if you're new here. I make a lot of content like this. And check out the information in the description box for personal readings, Patreon, PayPal for donations, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the orange calcite. Let's see what cards you have. From the Sacred Spirit reading cards, you have Sacred Divinity. There are 2 paths ahead. From the Secret Language of Animals Oracle, you have White Pelican, ease, optimism, grace, cooperation. From the Angel Guide Oracle, you have signs and reminders. And Mother, Father, God. From the Healing Light Tarot, you have the Star and the 8 of Pentacles. And then from the Black and Gold Edition Tarot, you have the Knight of Pentacles and the 6 of Swords. I'm seeing it's time for devotion to your higher power, putting in work and prayer and like staying positive, staying very positive and like doing the work to be like your higher power. I'm seeing like positive, peaceful, calm, trying to make the world better through love. For some of you guys, you might be fasting or doing something else to like show your devotion. And I'm also seeing you're receiving a lot of signs and a lot of information already. I'm seeing you are very connected already. The fact that you're watching this reading, I'm guessing you are quite devoted to a higher power already. And I feel like it is easy for you. But yeah, there might be options for you. Choices for how to proceed. And I feel like you should do whatever is most positive, whatever the most joyful, optimistic, beautiful thing is. And like the thing that shows your commitment, your dedication to something. And just follow the signs you receive, because I do feel like in you doing what you're doing, you're kind of receiving signs that are directing you forwards. I'm seeing you have to keep going with what you're doing, no matter how you feel that day. There might be days where you feel really bad and you don't feel like doing it and you want to go back, but I feel like you have to keep going. You have to keep putting in effort and keep being positive and stay in that high vibration, no matter how sad you might be. Be willing to do the work every day. And I'm also seeing like make your work something good, make your work something that makes the world better. Maybe some of you guys work doing something like what I do, for example, and you're speaking to people and giving people signs and reminders. Or maybe you should be doing something more like that with regards to work. Putting effort in to making the world a better place. I'm seeing take away like the ego and like commit yourself to what you're doing for the sake of it, like for the reason that it's a good cause. And same goes for religion. Like if you are, for example, fasting, I know Ramadan is coming up, so if you're fasting, for example, do it not for your own benefit, but do it to show the devotion, to show that you're devoted enough to do it, no matter how much of a bad day you're having, no matter how much of a bad time you're having. Not for the personal gain, not for any personal selfish reason, because of what you may get or not get as a result of it, any punishment that you may get or not get. It's more because of genuine love. Show genuine love to your creator. But I am seeing you will get choices of the paths ahead of you, and I feel like you need to stay with something. I feel like it's very important to commit to something. There's like something very good that you're doing. Very, very good. And it feels like moving forwards with that, moving forwards with the current, moving forwards with the times is important, but you will get choices, you will get tested, I'm seeing. And it's very important to make the right decisions. But yeah, I feel like you guys are alright. I don't really feel like I need to tell you guys much because it feels like you're tuned in already. And I just think you need to look at the signs. You just need to be receptive, be in a good vibration to receive them. And even if you're not in a good vibration, I feel like keep doing the work anyway. Keep doing like the daily practice. If, for example, your daily practice is meditation or prayer, or if it is fasting or something more taxing, then commit to it. Just commit to doing it every day. And I feel like that will help you to feel more positive. And I do feel like blessings will come into your life, and I feel like you will be creating, more importantly, like creating blessings in the world. And I'm seeing for some of you guys, you just need to keep being a good person. Because it's like what you do, I feel like what you do for work is very important, and it like makes other people believe in goodness. It might make other people believe in God. Maybe some of you don't believe in a higher power and you're watching this reading and you're very practical, realistic people, and I feel like that doesn't matter. I just feel like you have to keep doing a good thing. Every day it feels like your daily routine involves doing good things, being good, being in alignment with what your higher power would want you to be. So even if you don't believe in anything, it feels like you're still protected by it and tuned into it naturally. And I do see you following signs. If you don't know about symbolism, then I feel like you should read up more and try and learn what different symbols mean. So when you see a butterfly, you can know that means transformation, or it could mean freedom, it could mean beauty, metamorphosis. When you see a moon, you could know that could mean your intuition, your dreams, your psychic awareness, your inner knowledge. When you see a star, you can know it's a symbol of hope, freedom, inspiration, potential. There are so many potential meanings for each symbol, and I just feel like the more you know, the better. The more you'll be able to realize when you're on the right track. And I feel like you guys really are on the right track, and you just need to keep going. Also, I'm seeing cooperate, like when you are asked to do something, even if it is really hard work, cooperate with it. So if you are, for example, fasting, then you need to just continue with it no matter what. Like cooperate with whatever your higher power wants for you that day. Even if it's hard, even if it's taxing. Or if it's like playtime when you think you need to be working. Whatever it is, just go along with it. And yeah, I feel like make positive choices, stay in a good vibration, and just keep doing the good work that you're doing in the world. So really great reading, group 2. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below. And leave me a comment to let me know how that resonated for you. Subscribe if you're new here, and check out the information in the description box for personal readings, Patreon, PayPal for donations, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the Carnelian. Let's see what cards you have. From the Sacred Spirit reading cards, you have Spirit Messages, Observe Limitations. From the Secret Language of Animals Oracle, you have Stick Insect, Stillness, Awareness, Discernment, Composure. From the Angel Guide Oracle, you have Take a Step Back. From the Healing Light Tarot, you have the High Priestess. And the Three of Pentacles. And then from the Black and Gold Edition Tarot, you have the Magician and the Hermit. I feel like you guys need enough stillness and quietness to be able to hear the messages that you receive. I do feel like you have a good connection to Spirit. But for some of you guys, you might be kind of trying. For some of you guys, I feel like you're not having enough quiet time, like you're always working, and that's why you're not feeling as connected as you could, even though you do have a very strong connection, I'm seeing. But then for others of you, I feel like you're trying too hard to like always be connected. and you need to take a step back and maybe do some more work, maybe be more practical, maybe make some more action and change in your life right now. It might be that you have enough knowledge within you and you don't need any more messages. And sometimes you might be asking for answers and not receiving anything, and it might be telling you to stop and do something. But whatever it is that Spirit's telling you, I do feel like you need quiet and peace to hear it. But at the same time, when it's time to work, when it's time to do, I feel like you need to just get on with it and get into flow state and stop asking for guidance. It feels like you have it. It feels like you know what you're doing. So yeah, I feel like when you feel like you need guidance, all you have to do is like take a step back from what you're doing in that moment when you're being really busy. If you feel confused, I feel like you just need a little moment to reflect. And then if you can take a moment of quiet, Spirit will send you a message. And then some of you might need to take a step back from trying to be too spiritual to make some changes in the world. You might be really alone. You might have like completely detached from the material world to go on a spiritual mission. And I feel like that's great and all, like you've learned a lot. You have a lot of knowledge. But it's time to put that knowledge into practical application. Like there's really no point in learning a lot about the spiritual world if you're not going to apply it. If you're not going to apply it in the material world. Some people, I feel like they get into spirituality as a way to escape the material world, and it's not meant to do that. It's meant to help you. It's meant to benefit you so that you can go out there and feel more confident, to feel more courage about what you're doing, to know that you know where you're going, to feel a sense of direction in life, to help you make decisions about work and about people around you, and to connect with your own intuition, to connect with Spirit in the first place. Like that's important. But it's equally as important to do things and to be present in your practical reality. And I do feel like there might be time for some hard work from you guys right now. There might be a lot of practical struggles, and Spirit might be telling you to do the work, to get on with the practical side of things. Spirit might not want to answer your questions right now or connect too deeply right now. It feels like you do need to focus on day-to-day stuff. But if that doesn't resonate and you feel like you're always working, then you definitely just need to step back, take some time off, take some time to just be alone. Alone in a quiet room in silence. And I feel like shut out other people. If that's the case, like if you can't hear the messages that you're receiving at all, it's definitely time just to isolate yourself. But yeah, for some of you, I feel like it's time to work right now. It's not really time to connect, and just know that you are connected. I feel like you are being guided, and some of the guidance might be just telling you to work, like when you feel the urge to be really busy. You might have limitations in your life that you need to take care of right now. But I hope you enjoyed that group 3. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment to let me know how that resonated for you. Subscribe if you're new here. I make a lot of content like this. And check out the information in the description box for personal readings, Patreon, PayPal for donations, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the yellow Aventurine. Let's see what cards you have. From the Sacred Spirit reading cards, you have Dark Night of the Soul. Life brings new meaning. And Celestial Gatekeeper. Timing is critical. From the Secret Language of Animals Oracle, you have Gaia. Harmony, abundance, wholeness, forgiveness. From the Angel Guide Oracle, you have spiritual growth. From the Healing Light Tarot, you have the 8 of Cups and the 9 of Wands. And then from the Black and Gold Edition Tarot, you have the Empress, the Emperor, and the Nine of Wands. Interesting. So you guys have double Nine of Wands. Well, I'm seeing you're going to need a lot of strength. And I feel like you are going to have to strengthen your connection to your higher power. You're going to have to strengthen your sense of faith no matter what, because I do feel like things have been and will be hard for you. It feels like you're being put through pressure, through difficult times to transform you. I feel like you're coming to the end of a cycle and you're having a lot of growth as a result of this. Like everything you're going through is intended to develop you and mature you. And I know some of it's probably really painful. But it's like a case of you going through the depths so you can find the light. And I feel like so you can find the inner light, you might have to let go of a lot of things in your life temporarily. Especially like there's a potential for you guys to have a really significant relationship. And I don't usually say this because I'm not huge on like the twin flame thing, but I feel like that kind of level of union where you are really like matched with someone, you're really meant to be with this person. And I feel like you and this person might be very mirrored. And you might be currently like waiting to reunite with this person. Or you might have left this person and trying to get strong on your own. But yeah, I feel like that for some of you guys is like a significant part of this journey. And you might have been like codependent in the past, I'm seeing. And there's a need for you to be strong on your own. The Nine of Wands is very independent energy. And this is for your own soul. Like what you're going through at the moment is for your own soul. You can't find light outside of yourself. You can't find light purely in another person or a situation or like money or things. It has to be from you. And I feel like you guys might be feeling like a disconnect from your higher power right now. You might want to leave it behind. And I feel like even that is part of the journey. The questioning of it, the wanting to leave it behind. Maybe even leaving it behind and doing things by yourself. I feel like even that is part of it. And you're being asked to wait for things. I feel like your faith is being really tested. Really, really, really tested. And it's a big part for you. It's really important for you to keep going and to develop your inner strength and to find your inner light. And to be able to create light, even in darkness, is what I'm seeing. When you're going through the darkest time. I feel like once you can create light, even in darkness, I feel like that's when things will start to get a lot better for you. And no one can do that for you, not even your higher power. Your higher power can really help, can help to give you faith, can help you to keep going, can help you to find direction when there's a sense of darkness around you, when you've had to leave everything behind, when you're having hard times. Your higher power can provide comfort and guidance, direction, but there is a lot that you need to do yourself. You need to be very tough and strong. And I do feel like if you've left a relationship behind, there is a strong potential that you're like both waiting around for each other to come back and just trying to get strong without each other. I also feel like physical strength will help you to feel more of a strengthened connection to your higher power. Because your body is your temple. And I feel like you guys need that emotional strength. You need the strength in your soul. And having a strong physical body will help you to feel that fire in your soul. That power. And the timing when you do things is very important. I feel like being tuned in, because things can go very wrong if you try and do things at the wrong time, if you try and move forwards with things at the wrong time. When it's not ready, when it's not complete, when it's not at the moment of fullness. You can definitely pray more, you can ask for guidance more. And I feel like especially when you're in dark moments, instead of wanting to let go, I feel like that's when you need your higher power the most, to help you to find that inner fire, that inner strength. I am seeing working out strength training, like developing your physical body to be more strong and muscular, particularly if you're a masculine. I'm seeing, if you're a feminine as well, I feel like it will help you. But it feels more urgent if you're a masculine. It feels like there's more of a fire inside the masculine viewers right now. It feels like the feminine viewers are in more of a... I feel like the feminine viewers are more towards the end of their dark night of the soul, and the masculines might be just starting it. So please, masculines, if you're watching, please connect with your higher power more. Please pray when you're having dark times instead of wanting to give up. I'm seeing that your higher power can really help you find the light. And I also feel like if you're a masculine, I feel like I'm seeing there's like a love for you. There's a person who you very much love. And I'm seeing you have a lot of emotion for this person. You might have left this person behind completely because you can't handle the emotion that you're feeling, the level of emotion. And like I said, I'm not big on the twin flame thing. I think it can be very problematic in our community, but for some people really genuinely are twin flames and they have that level of connection with somebody, that burning level of connection where it's like no matter how much you try and separate yourself, this person is in your heart. And if you're a masculine, I feel like this person did kickstart your spiritual journey. This person has grown you spiritually. It feels like this person's like a guide to you. This person's like your inspiration to try and be better, to strengthen yourself. And if that's the case, I'm seeing connecting with this person is important, but waiting for the right moment. And when you feel the right moment, I feel like your guides will tell you when it is. And it will be after a moment of severe darkness when you feel like you need to work on yourself a lot. I'm seeing you will do a lot of work on yourself, you guys, masculine or feminine. Sorry for the sidetrack message. But I'm also seeing there's things that you need to physically leave behind, you guys. And you might have to temporarily separate yourself from people, even people you do really love and hold dear to you in your heart. You might have to temporarily just focus on doing your own thing, because I'm seeing you guys have like a big task ahead of you. Whatever it is, whether it be material concerns, having to leave things behind, grief, loss. I'm seeing forgiving people who hurt you in the past so that you can find your own harmony and peace. And if you do have any anger, I feel like use it to like strengthen you, and maybe go to the gym, maybe run it out, do some very heavy weights or something. I feel like that will make you feel better. Rather than just holding on to the feeling, put it into something. I'm seeing feeling into action is very important for you guys, like when you do have feelings to act on them. But also wait for spirit to tell you when it's the right time. But I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that resonated with you, and I hope you got something from that. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment to let me know how that resonated for you. Subscribe if you're new here, I make a lot of content like this. And check out the information in the description box for personal readings, Patreon, PayPal for donations, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.